What is the most controversial casting that you think is perfect? Okay, this is a fun question, but for the sake of the video, I'm not going to be talking about controversial castings that I think are perfect that took place very far into the past, like, I don't know, Morgan Freeman and Shawshank Redemption. I'm just going to be talking about controversial castings that took place at the time that I got into movies, which was around 2018, and castings I didn't like at the time that they were announced. So that being said, right off the bat, one casting I hated more than cutting my nails too deep is Robert Pattinson as Batman, because I didn't think Twilight Man over here was going to pull off the dude that gets aroused every time he looks at the sad emoji. But little did I know, I was just being stupid because I never watched any of his movies outside of Twilight. So after the announcement, I watched some of his stuff and realized that this lollipop can act. And to no one's surprise, Robert Pattinson put up a top 2 performance as Batman. Another casting I didn't like was Ryan Gosling as Ken and Barbie. And the thing that nailed my resentment for this casting in the coffin was this icky first look of Gosling as Ken, with his abs more glossed up than his stomach covered in puss, and the obvious fact that he just looks too old to play Ken. But the trailer kind of took some of those worries away, and when the film came out, I realized he was arguably the best character in the movie, to the point where this Twinkie ended up getting an Oscar nomination. Now, the last casting that I think is a controversial casting, and it's probably controversial to this day, is Ezra Miller as the I'm joking. The real answer is Chris Pratt as Mario. Like, when the announcement was made, I laughed out loud, but was also super upset they didn't go with Charles Martinet, who was the actual voice of Mario. But when watching the film, I genuinely could not hear Pratt. I was immersed in Mario. He did a solid job as the Koopa Killer, despite Pratt giving a new voice to a character with an already iconic voice. But yeah, now I need to go brush my teeth because I did too much sucking up today.